Hello, today is 2/15 of 25, and I am back with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I have been following a non-traditional way of eating since April of 2024. So I eat high protein, moderate fat, and low carbs. It is a little after 11. I ate dinner pretty late last night. I think we probably got done eating around like 7 or 7:30. So I have been trying to make some really good waffles and testing out recipes, and I think I may have found one that will work. So I've actually tested this recipe a few times, and I keep tweaking it till I can get it the way that I like it, I guess. And so I think that I may have finally gotten it. At least I'm hoping that I'm gonna get it. So this recipe originally came from Autumn Bates. Using her protein powder. So, what I like about her protein powder is that it is sweetened with monk fruit, so it doesn't have sugar in it. And I find that it really is a little difficult to find protein powders that don't have like added sugar to them. Now, granted, most of them, I guess I shouldn't say most, but I can find some where there's not much sugar in it. Like it might have 5 grams of sugar in a serving, which is much better than others that I found that have like 20, 30, 40, 50 grams of sugar per serving. Um, so it's better, but it's not like completely void of sugar. So I do like that about her powder. My real issue is that number one, I don't want to have a bunch of different protein powders around. And number two, it's just more money than I kind of want to spend right now. And maybe it's worth it. I don't know. But I'm not willing to spend that money right now. Okay, so I have a 1/4 cup of cottage cheese that I have put into my bowl. And then I need a tablespoon of my sweetener. So I'm going to use monk fruit allulose blend. And this is kind of my idea that I can kind of like replace what would be her protein powder with the same ingredients that she would have in her protein powder. Okay, and then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of my Naked Whey isolate, which is the kind of protein powder that she actually uses in hers too. So I am literally replacing the ingredients. The only ingredients I won't be adding that are also in hers are some natural flavorings. So I don't know what that is. I think those are the only 3 ingredients: is the protein powder, the and there's vanilla in it too, which I will be adding. So then I need a tablespoon of my vanilla extract. And I need 1 egg. All right. Okay, and I have already sprayed my waffle maker with avocado oil, and I am heating it up. Okay, so I let this process for about 30 seconds. And I'm going to, it seems pretty thin. Fill my waffle maker. Okay, this is probably going to overflow. And I'll let them cook for 4 minutes. Okay, I think these are done. I'm going to go ahead and remove them and taste test them. Yeah, they're pretty good. They have a fairly nice flavor to them. They are a little, like you can kind of tell that they're made with protein powder. It's kind of got that dryness that goes with it. I wonder if I can replace it with, like replace a little bit of the protein powder with some almond flour to kind of like moisten it up, or some coconut flour, um, or something to just add a little bit more moisture to it is kind of what I want. But the flavor is pretty good. So it's definitely edible for my first meal. It is about 11:30. I didn't get done eating dinner last night until like 7:30. So I really haven't been hungry, and I've been trying to put off my first meal. So I'm gonna have this. I'm also going to have a couple eggs with it, just to kind of bump up the protein. And I think I'm going to. I think I might add some Greek yogurt, some whole fat Greek yogurt, to my waffles. It's something that Autumn Bates does, and she says that it's delicious. So I think I might give that a try. Okay, so I just have a piece of my waffle, and I'm just going to take a little bit of my Greek yogurt and put it on and see what it tastes like. It's actually not bad. It's interesting because the yogurt kind of like brings out the sweetness of the waffles. So yeah, I kind of like that. Like that can be a good way to get a little more protein in. And maybe like saute some berries on top. That would be good too. But I think today I'll just eat it with some of my Greek yogurt. And like I said, scramble myself up a couple of eggs. It is 3 o'clock and I am ready for my second meal of the day. Not necessarily because I'm super hungry, but just because I want it to be over with. I just want to be like done with my meal and move on with the rest of my day. So I have some leftover brisket from a local barbecue place that's my favorite. I'm super excited to be able to have it. I am going to sprinkle some more salt on it to make sure that I'm getting my salt up for the day, particularly because I really did start out extremely dehydrated this morning. And then I'm going to have with it an Okios 000 yogurt and a half cup of my blackberries. So let's take a look at how my day turned out. I added a tablespoon of chia seeds to my Okios yogurt to go with my brisket. So that's included here in my numbers too. So I ended up with about 1,500 calories. My protein is 133. My net carbs are 24. My fat is 99. And my sodium is about 4,500. So I had a pretty good day today. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.